What's up, guys? Welcome back to Paper Planes. My name is Paolo. I am your pilot.
I'm your pilot, Christian.
What's up? And I'm your co-pilot, John.
Yeah, there you go. This motherfucker. My fault, y'all. Like, we are just trying something new because, like, we're always adding stuff to the pod and like the theme of like Paper Planes. We already call each episode a flight, and we call you viewers
Our passengers.
Yep,
There
exactly.
you go.
But like I said, we have our pilots, and then if we ever have like new guests, Kuya General here has just been like a reoccurring guest because we like having him
Yep.
on our flight. So he's our co-pilot again today. But yeah,
I'm trying something new with the camera, so yeah, if it's fucked up, it's my fault.
yeah. But I what the fuck was I gonna say? What flight is this? Number 4?
Number 4.
This is flight number 4
This
of
is
Paper
flight number
Planes.
4, motherfuckers. And you passengers, make sure you're liking the video and subscribe to our page. What, bitch?
Liking.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like the video. This is probably our worst intro yet. But you know what? It's okay. 'Cause
All right, I got it. Let me take over.
Okay,
So
go.
please like and subscribe. Follow our socials. Their socials.
This motherfucker took over my job.
Rate them 5 stars, and then follow the new Discord if you
Yes,
haven't
on
already.
all podcast platforms, bitch.
It wasn't on the whiteboard, bitch.
That's because you roll it off the dome.
Yo, I'm new here, okay?
You're what?
I'm new here.
This is your 4th flight with us.
Dang, 4 hours deep.
Actually, it's like more than 4 hours. Like the last flight was almost 2 hours.
Yeah, last
That's
one was
true.
long as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to do a quick shout out. This is my first class passenger. She's been super supportive. She's watched every single episode that's come out literally right when it drops on Monday, and that's my fishy.
That's my bestie.
Yeah.
Shout out Fish Bestie.
And like she's not only like one of the biggest supporters for this podcast, but me as a person, like just in general. So yeah. I just want to shout you out. First class. Fuck you, bitch. Anyways.
Do you want to?
Yo, you know what? Fuck that shit. Shout out, baby. Hi.
That's what I was gonna ask. I was like, do you want to shout out your fishy as well?
What's up, baby?
Hey, baby. So like, no.
Oh damn,
We
these are
can't,
just,
but yeah,
these are
okay.
just some love letters.
Just like that's a whole fucking pod.
All
Nah,
right.
today we're actually gonna try and like we do enjoy talking about our dating in general, but today we're gonna talk more in tune with like actual friendship and brotherhood. But before we start, I
I have a top 3 list for us.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
bringing back some shit we used to do in season 2.
Yep, season 2. So, what are your top 3 things that always make you laugh? I'll go first. So, I thought about this because earlier I saw this. What always makes me laugh is when like old people, when old people like walk around and their mouth is like completely wide open.
Oh, and they're
Yeah, and they're like walking around just doing normal shit, and they're like, I don't know why, but that always makes me laugh. Like when they're doing normal shit, like grabbing their groceries, and they're just
Christian does that when he sleeps.
that's fucked.
yeah, bro.
That's fucked up.
Shit.
I used to. All right. Just to be fair, I used to suffer from severe sleep apnea, and I could have died at any moment when I was younger, okay? But I'm okay now. I still snore, but it's not as bad as it used to.
To be fair, you have gotten like way better. Like when you pass out on my floor, like half the time I don't even hear you.
Mm-hmm.
The other half is still a little bit there, but
Mhm.
you've gotten way better.
The other half is still there. But, you know, that's besides the point.
Yeah.
My number one thing, and this may sound fucked up, but if I see like someone eat shit,
Oh my gosh, I was just gonna say that.
and like if it's a stranger and it's like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, maybe
no,
even
I
a
would
little
still do the
kid.
same. No,
If it's like a little kid, if it's a grandparent though, I don't laugh. I'll kind of giggle in my head, but I'll be like, damn.
Yeah, it's only like You still laugh, but it's like not as cool because it could like actually hurt him.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's the only thing.
Yeah. So that's mine.
I'm gonna steal that. No, because I'm what?
You can't steal that.
But it's true. I think like people's downfall, literally downfall, is just amusing to me. And I'm the type of friend
Damn,
that
you fucking worded that shit worse than I did.
I'm the type of friend that would like look at you and then have my laugh and then
See if you're okay.
ask you if you're okay.
Okay, but here's the thing though. There's like certain people, because it's usually funny when it's like someone who's like for being goofy
Oh, yeah.
or clumsy.
Yeah.
It's funny when they do it because like they're gonna be good. But when it's
Mm.
like someone like that's kind of out of their character, like
Oh no.
I don't find that shit funny. Like there's this one time I seen my sister eat shit real badly and it was not funny for me. Cause like one, you know how she's built. So I'm like,
See, that's funny.
like
No, she-
I thought she was her.
when you said it, I just automatically started imagining Kelsey.
Okay, how bad was this shit eating? Like what happened?
Like she ate like it was in the front driveway and there were rocks and she slipped on a rock and just like
Does she fall good?
no. She hit the flow.
She hit the floor.
Yeah, like the fucking
Damn.
yeah.
That's
Or
tough.
like when Kuya John ate shit on the Segway.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like
Oh yeah,
it depends. It depends on how the person falls. Because if they fall like a rag doll, it's kind of funny. And like if they scorpion, it's funny. This
Oh,
motherfucker
man.
looked like he had a stroke and died. Like he felt like
I really
like,
thought you were
lay
trying to be
there.
funny with how you felt. Did you like do it on purpose or that just
No,
how it
it
happened?
just happened. Like it happened so fast. Like it happened so fast, but for me, everything was in slow mo. Yeah.
Mhm.
But see,
So John's is like also watching people eat shit.
yeah. I mean, it's more than that. I mean, I feel like just anything overall.
Mm.
Like if something, I wouldn't say tragic, but if something like to me, if I find it funny, it's just, yeah,
Mm.
That's fair.
That's fair.
People getting hurt is funny.
yeah, it is.
Only if like they're not like seriously hurt. Yeah, you know what? I've seen a couple where they definitely got hurt, but I definitely laughed
Yeah,
way too hard at it.
but see, you don't know until
If
af-
they're okay.
after, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Instagram videos because they get hurt and then you just never know what happened.
Yeah. Like the shit that we be sending each other.
Dude, so, you know, Soyo hasn't like texted us back or any of that.
But he sends us memes.
He said he like for real sent me like this meme on Instagram of some kid like eating shit on a scooter.
Right, he sent me the same one. Why doesn't he just send it to like the group chat?
Yeah, we have a group chat that he just doesn't want to be a part of.
And we text him in our actual group chat for this podcast and he don't reply.
Yeah. So Soyo, if you're out there and you're listening to our podcast, please.
I'm pretty sure he probably just doesn't have like the best service.
but when he does, he just sends us memes.
Memes. Maybe he can't text because like the texting rate is bad, but he could DM through Instagram.
I see. That's
That-
probably the
that
case.
might be it.
Does anyone else have like the fucked up shit that shows up on Instagram, or is that just my
Yes.
algorithm?
I think I fucked your algorithm up.
Like it's like I'm seeing like full on death.
Oh,
Mm,
no.
yours got worse than mine.
Like I've seen like at least 5 people die
Oh my-
on like my Instagram. I watched people get hit by cars, people in cars getting crushed by 2 cars.
Yeah.
I've seen people like fall out of buildings and shit.
No.
on your damage apparel Instagram
Yeah,
account.
on my fucking damage apparel one. It's
Yeah.
like it's bad. And like the animal death is even like I've seen so many animals die.
Oh,
And it's like the worst shit.
Yeah.
That's sad.
But like it's one of those things where like I'm so like struck by it that I can't stop watching it.
Uh-huh.
Mm,
And so I'm like, what the fuck? And I'll keep scrolling and it's just more and more death.
mm.
Yeah. No, I mean, I encounter death
Daily.
every week. So
That is crazy. I forgot about your.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, if you guys don't know, I work in the the health field, so I've seen some
Medical field.
crazy stuff. It's sad, but so
Do you ever like get desensitized to it?
I'm working on it. It's still a process for sure. Like there are some patients that it's like, yeah, but other patients are very sad because they're either young, really young, or really old. Yeah.
Mm.
So
Do you
I'm
get
glad
like?
I don't see that on my explore page.
Yeah, mine is fucked. I had to delete Instagram. That's why if you guys ever if you send me anything like it takes forever for me to reply just because like I'm not on that bitch.
Hmm.
You'd be on it through your computer.
Yeah, I'd be just like on my computer on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had a question for or you had a question to ask us, John.
What
You had a question before we filmed.
did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm all like, fuck.
Bro, you got me with that one. I was like, did you?
How do you guys shower?
How do we shower?
We've had this conversation. Like, are you talking about the direction you face?
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
What
We
the
have
fuck?
a
That was
clip
so
of this,
random.
don't we?
We do have a clip of this.
Insert clip here.
I don't know if I would mind it.
She's like, I don't know if I could do that.
It depends on, well, my shower, I'm sideways.
That's what I said.
That's wild.
I'm sideways because all my shit is on the side. So like, here's my faucet to the right of me. or
Your head
the shower
shower?
head.
Uh,
And then in front of me is my body wash and shampoo and stuff like that. So it's easier for me just to be sideways. So
so are you telling me that one side is cleaner than the other?
no, bitch. Obviously, when I'm scrubbing, I do a full rotation. But when I'm neutral, I do just stare at the wall. So meaning if someone pulled the shower curtains, my ass cheeks would be the first thing they see.
That's wild to me.
That's an
Yeah.
interesting that's
That's
interesting
so
visual.
wild to me.
Now, it also depends on like what kind of shower, because if that's in like a bathtub, right?
Uh-huh.
But also if there's nothing on the side,
uh-huh.
I'm facing the shower head. No,
You're still sideways, I bet. You just don't even realize.
I'm like a motherfucking clock. I rotate. I'm a rotisserie chicken in
You
that
gotta
bitch.
cycle.
I rotate.
You're burnt like a root.
Damn.
What the fuck
Damn.
did I do?
Christian just catches strays.
Fuck. Just kidding. Joke long.
Yeah, we call you burnt.
Yeah, bitch. Well, you're as pale as the fucking middle of an Oreo.
I had to really think about that. I was like,
The filling,
mm.
man. What the fuck?
So how I shower.
Sorry, yeah. Go ahead.
How do I shower?
I'm
Okay.
proud to be dark.
That means you can.
No, all right. Just say how you
Yeah,
shower.
Okay, yeah. So how I shower, how do I shower? I usually face away.
Bitch, you fucking
Oh,
get
I'm
off my
sorry.
side, motherfucker. Like, it's on camera, bitch. Like, it's on the fuck. Motherfucker be like, sorry.
Playing footsies over there. So how I shower, I face away from the water, and then because I usually start my shower like hot,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll switch it to cold like halfway through, or
Okay.
after I get all soaped up, and then I
Mhm.
like to rinse off cold.
Same. I'm the same way.
But when it's hot, I don't like to stick my face in the hot
Fair.
shower water, and then I get all sudsed up, and then I'll turn and face the shower when it's cold.
Okay.
Yeah, I usually go. What was it? I go shampoo first,
He's going all details.
and then conditioner, and then body, and then face. That's my setup.
Okay. I'll go more into detail about mine. I don't shampoo every day, but if I do, I shampoo first. And then while I'm letting like the studs and like all that sit there, I body wash. Question:
Huh.
what kind of thing do you guys use for your body wash?
What kind of
Do you use a loofah, microfiber towel, a silicone loofah?
silicone loofah?
I use a silicone loofah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The rubbery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or
It's-
your hands.
So I know the silicone is better for like your skin because the
Mm.
microplastics are like bad.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I go. It depends. I go hand. I just like raw dog the fucking the soap
Mhm.
with my
Uh-huh.
hands, and then, but every once in a while I'll use like one of those natural sponge loofahs.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I have like one of those things. It's like a fucking like line, and then because I need to get into my back,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
and I got to use one of those because I don't know. It's
You
hard for
don't
me
got
to
the
reach
reach.
because
Yeah.
I got short, stupid arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually go hands, but then like the natural sponge loofah that I don't know. It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like beigeish, like
Mm.
light yellow.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's my setup.
Mm. Okay, so like as like I'm shampooing, then I'm body washing, and then I'll rinse, and then I'll put conditioner in my hair, and then as that's like sitting, then I'll brush my teeth if it's in the morning time. Like
In-
I brush
In the
yeah,
shower,
Mhm.
yeah, in the shower. It saves time for me.
it does sound really efficient.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'll brush my teeth, and then I'll do my face wash, and then rinse all together. And then I'll like stand sideways and just soak.
What's your guys' like shower time average?
Average.
I'd say
Mm.
like 7 to 8 minutes.
Solid.
Yeah.
Mine's probably like 5 if it's like more of a cold shower, and then like probably 8 for like more of a warm shower.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. Mine's like 10, 15. There's like, it depends. 10 and 15 is like, I'm about to go out, or
Mm.
like, you know, I think that's like everyday thing, whatever. If I'm
Yeah.
about to step out, like, 10, 15. But if I got to do some exfoliating, that's
Yeah.
like 20 minutes. And if I got to do some
This motherfucker exfoliates
other stuff, you know, like
like Manscaped.
manscaping, that
Mm.
takes longer.
Shout out our sponsor. We don't.
Shout out our sponsor, Manscaped.
We're not.
I
love it
wish.
here.
I wish we were sponsored by something.
Yeah.
Nah. Okay. Wait. This is a good question though. Do y'all manscape?
Yes.
I do. I go like, I don't have anyone, viewing the landscape, the manscape, because I'm single. But I like to be clean. I haven't, I've been celibate for like a better part of a year. So
Mm.
I do it
Has
for
it
me.
really been a year?
I think it is. I think it's been a year.
Because we both like were well, I was single, but we were single around the same time.
Mm.
And for me, it was almost a year.
Yeah, for me,
or was a year, something like that.
Yeah, for me it was like I've been celibate for a year, but I've gone on plenty of dates. But I don't do hookups, so it's like I'm still celibate.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
But even though I don't, no one's viewed the manscape in a while except for me. It's like
For yourself, self-care.
yeah, self-care.
Yes.
I do it because I like feeling clean.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Like when it's bushy down there, bro, it's just not comfortable. Like you need a shave when you scratch your pubes, and that shit sound like a fucking forest fire. Like that shit, like when you could hear the like that's doing a lot.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It sounds
Yeah.
like someone's like moving like the twigs on a campfire.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I've switched up my manscaping routine. So thanks to our sponsor Manscaped, here we no that would have been a great ass transition.
It would have, but
they don't want to fucking fuck with us like that.
yeah, what the fuck, manscape?
Yeah, what the fuck, Manscaped? Nah, but what I use is the Philips. So our sponsor Philips.
Our other sponsor. We
Yeah.
have no sponsors.
This motherfucker put me on because like I remember talking about like manscaping with him,
Mhm.
and he's like, "Oh yeah, I use this," and then I saw it at Target because
Mhm.
I've tried Manscaped before, and
Chip.
I've nicked my balls
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Isn't that like what they're like advertising?
Yeah,
on?
they're
they're
yeah,
advertised,
yeah.
but it nicks. It nicks.
Stop nicking.
That's why we aren't sponsored by them. We never accepted it.
Yeah,
Oh.
we never fucked with them from the first place.
Shade.
But
Unless y'all pay us.
so before I got that, I would straight razor.
Straight razor?
Yeah, I would straight razor like my shit.
Like a one blade or
Yeah,
You use a one blade?
yeah,
one blade or
That's
like the
wild.
fucking
yeah.
Okay, now I got questions for you guys.
No, wait. Look, let me finish real quick.
Uh,
So the reason why I did that was because like I didn't know there were like razor and razor guards that like I didn't know it was like getting a haircut.
You didn't
Yeah.
you didn't see the the
Nah.
clippers? They never popped into your mind?
Nah. So when I started manscaping, I think like
COVID.
my fault. I think I started in like my junior senior year in high school, even though like there was no one to see the thing. It was just for me to feel clean.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit was a bush. So like obviously I trimmed the bush, and then like I didn't have no fucking shaving cream or nothing like that.
Oh,
So
you
I
use
would-
soap?
I used shampoo and conditioner. I used conditioner because conditioner was like the smoothest,
Silky.
silky.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And then yeah, just use the single blade and then just
Interest-
went in.
Interesting.
I ain't never used a
I-
conditioner.
I ain't gonna lie though,
I-
like I be getting it in there like no nicks or nothing. But now I've learned, you know, through
Preference.
preference that they prefer there to be some hair.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they don't want it
that's
clean
true.
shaven down there.
Because it looks like a little boy when you do that.
Exactly. So that's why I got the Phillips. Shout out to our sponsor. And I experimented and I used I think I used like a 1 guard or 2 guard or 3 guard, something
You
like
use
that.
a 3.
3.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. And that shit's a lot more faster.
It is.
It
It's
is.
way more efficient.
I don't need a trim and then go with this fucking single blade.
Are you clean? I mean, hold on.
Whoa.
Am I clean?
Like,
What you mean clean?
when you're manscaping, is it bare?
Is it bare? No, I go like 1 or 2
There's
guard.
so there's like you trim it,
yeah, I trim it.
and you used to be bare.
I used to be bare
Okay.
up until recently where I started trimming.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
For some reason, I thought bare was cool. I'm not gonna lie, because in porn, you see a lot of the male actors, they would be bare.
Yeah, so that's just what you think, you know.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, also like maybe that's what they would prefer.
Honestly, no.
Really not like that.
It looks like a naked mole rat.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Don't
No.
it? Don't you just look at it and you're just like, if it's bare like that, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also feel very clean when it's bare. I'm not gonna lie. But
Okay.
all aerodynamic and shit.
yeah, but with the two, I'm not gonna lie, it'd be making it look a little bigger too.
You know what? That might be the strat. And then you also got to shave up top so you're fully clean everywhere.
Okay, so do you use separate razors?
So with the Phillips, it comes with 2, which I'm very happy. But I ain't gonna lie, back in like, you know, let's say like season 1 Christian, season 1 pilot, you know, when I first got my pilot license for this podcast,
Mm,
Pilot license.
that Christian would use the same blade.
that's
But to be fair, it's my body and it's just hair down below. But now I think about it, this shit is a little nasty.
maybe that's why you have acne.
Not no more. Why are you on my fucking
I'm just
throat?
kidding.
Like, what the fuck? Oh!
Joke lang.
This motherfucker, bro. He just mad that he not wearing this hat. That's why.
Joke lang, joke lang.
And then John be having rings on, so it hurts extra
I know, for real.
What?
Motherfucker.
when you be smacking the shit out.
Oh.
of him.
No, but my rings are on the side.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So
But yeah.
to answer your question,
What's my
my
question?
I'm fortunate. You were like, do you use different guards for your face and
Mm,
manscaping? So for me, I'm very fortunate that I don't really grow facial hair up here at all.
okay. Okay.
So when I do, I just go razor.
uh-huh.
But for the manscaping, I go with the clippers.
Mm.
I have I bought some from Amazon that's like made for it. That's not manscaped.
It's meant for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm fortunate I don't have to mix it up.
Yeah. No, I mix. I have three. One is the Philips, is the one that I use for my face. Like if I gotta trim this, my facial hair. But then like my sides, I use an actual
Razor.
razor, you know.
Mhm.
And then down there is a separate one.
The other Phillips extension.
Yeah, with the guard and then a separate
Yeah.
razor. Because I would still use the razor for like
This
underneath the
that-
like cleaning it up. Yeah.
That's what I forgot to mention. I also use a razor still down below
Mhm.
when it comes to like the balls and like the
Yes.
shaft. And then like if I want to line it up,
The body.
I do line it up.
Yes. Wait.
There's a balls cast this week.
This is a balls cast. We were supposed to talk about friendship and we're talking about ball.
I mean, we could transition. I don't know how we're gonna transition this.
I mean,
You did have a question.
it is related to the actual topic for this week's podcast.
Yeah, if you want to get into that.
Yeah, that's pretty much my manscape routine though.
Okay.
Is the Phillips thing waterproof?
It is. I use it in the shower.
I did not know that. I was scared to. So like, well, the first time like me using that, like I was just over the fucking toilet.
Oh, fucking-
You're standing on like the toilet seat.
Yeah,
You're just trying to
just
aim it.
popping a squat.
Yeah.
No, I'm fucking dead.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
fuck.
Oh, you're
well.
good. You're good.
Oh, but wait. So your head or your back and then face, you're sideways, right?
What are you?
I'm face.
You're facing the thing.
Yeah.
So we're a full.
Yeah. But
We
then
have the
when
full spectrum.
yeah.
I'm on the
Hold on.
spectrum.
Have you? So it's still the same way. You're sideways while she's facing.
No. No, bitch. No, when it comes to that, like, I mean, like, you gotta take turns and stuff, but I don't know. Like,
I face
you
face him.
them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every single time, it doesn't matter. And then we rotate. We're still facing each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not face them.
Oh,
No, that's
I
kinda
was just
weird.
imagining you sideways while she's.
I just face away. We just both don't look at each other and pretend like we're not there.
Where you're not there.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Go on.
No, you're good. Is there anything else?
No, that was just a random question that I had, like when I was at work thinking.
Like,
like,
how,
huh.
how do they shower?
Yeah. Or how
wait.
people shower in general.
Because we also asked this follow-up question after the shower. What's your routine when you put clothes on?
Clothes on.
Christian goes hat.
I go,
Hat.
I
Isn't
gotta-
your hair wet?
well, my hair's dry, but like I choose the hat first.
Underwear.
Hat,
Isn't it common sense to put underwear first?
socks.
You're kidding.
No.
So you're telling me shower, hat, and then socks?
And then underwear.
Jesus
No, I'm
Christ.
fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. My actual like routine is underwear first,
Okay.
then pants, then shirt, then socks,
Yeah.
then hoodie or jacket, and then hat, and then shoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
For my routine is I go after the shower. I go underwear, socks. Sometimes I switch it up. Shorts or pants, and then shirt.
Shirt is last.
Shirt is last because sometimes I like to tuck in my shirt.
Okay, fair.
Well, that was when I worked retail and I had to I tucked in my shirt. It's like my uniform, and then I'll go like.
Dang, my belly was out. Y'all didn't even tell me.
I didn't know it was. I don't know
You
what
see
that-
the tummy tigers?
Yeah, that's my how the clothes go on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you had your question.
No, how do your clothes go on?
Yeah, underwear. And then pants, socks, and then shirt is always last.
Shirt's always last.
Yeah, it's always last, and then
That's so
whatever
weird.
layers.
I guess I've done it different.
How do you guys dry
Dry.
after the shower?
Oh, after the shower, I go hair first, then I work my way down,
Yeah,
head to
same.
toe.
But it's weird because I'll do that like top to bottom, but I would never get my back.
You don't dry your back.
It kind of just air dries.
What the? You just be running
You
around.
don't just.
Okay, but because there's the sensation of like, you know, when you're like wet and then cold air touches
I
your
hate
body.
that shit.
I love that shit.
I hate that shit.
I mean, it depends.
In
But
the
like when you're
wintertime,
like
fuck it.
mostly damped or
Okay, yeah. If you're soaking wet, and
okay, then you're like,
yeah.
yeah,
No, I know what you mean. Like when it's a nice.
a nice breeze.
Yeah. No, I get you.
I really thought you, when you said air dry, I thought you like you were like running around.
He's like, so head, chest, legs, lap.
Laps around the bathroom or just
Yeah.
around the house.
Yeah,
bro.
it's weird. I mean, sometimes I go like this, right,
Mhm.
with my towel,
No, yeah.
but sometimes I don't get my whole back.
Mm.
Your whole
weird.
black.
Y'all get like
Black.
in between the cheeks.
Of course,
Oh hell yeah! You
Yeah.
can't like
because
Cause
it's
dry.
if you
moist.
don't, then you're gonna put on your clothes and you're gonna have an ass mark.
Yeah.
You have that little ass line.
Yeah, the ass line.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You got that pre-swamp ass.
What?
You got that pre-swamp ass when you
Oh.
don't wax the
Mhm.
crack.
I don't know what I heard.
Okay. Do you have any more questions?
This one was kind of like regarding some of our like last couple topics.
Okay.
It
You can
was
bring it up.
It was more of like a random thing. We can do the same thing where I'll say the question and then we can do like one each.
Okay.
So, what is your guys' top 3 non-physical forms of intimacy with your partner?
Ooh.
So for me, I'll go first. So for me, it's when they compliment like an idea that I have
Mm.
or like a thought.
Mhm.
When a girl is like, "Oh my god, you're so thoughtful," or like, "I never thought about it that way," or "I really like how you think." That shit is like that hits me straight in the soul.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Really?
you like my ideas?
You think my ideas aren't stupid?" Even if they're lying to me, I'll fall for it every time.
Okay. I think my number one. It's very small. It's a very small detail. You already know.
Mm.
Like, I think you do too. It's just like a simple checkup, like, how's your day? Like, throughout the day.
Mm.
Like, obviously, I like to start my day, like, just saying good morning and, like,
Mhm.
just letting them know where I'm at. So, constantly staying, like, updated and posted.
Mhm.
But, like, if they just hit me randomly throughout the day with the, like, hey, how's your day going? Or, like, hope your day's going well, or stuff like that.
Mhm.
That hits me in the chest because for me, that tells me that they're thinking of me at the moment and they're wondering how I'm doing.
Yeah.
Even if they know like what I'm doing is just like pretty simple, like I'm just at work,
Yeah.
I still like to I answer that like with like a smile on my face.
Yeah.
Or like it helps if I'm going through something and then like I'm not being vocal about it, but they're like, yo, how are you doing? It opens up for me to be like, hey, I'm glad you asked. Like, work's been like kind of kicking my ass and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So I think that's my number one. Just a simple like, hey, how you doing? Or like, hey, just checking up on you.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a checking up, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna piggyback off of that. It won't be my answer, but yeah, it's like just the small cute shit. Like even if you know that they're at work and it's busy or whatnot, and you might not see the text message, it's like if out of nowhere, like I got a random text and it said like, "Oh, just thinking of you," stuff like that. That to me, like that's so cute. Like I
Mhm.
like that. But what was your question?
Non-intimate thing that like you like that your partner does. Like say if it's like a voice,
Oh, that might
Non-physical.
non-physical.
non-physical thing that
Non-intimate.
You said non-intimate.
They're like,
What is a non-intimate thing that you like? When
so
she disrespects you.
non-physical thing that my partner does.
yeah.
So my question was like, what is your top non-physical form of affection that you like receiving from your partner?
Okay. This one's actually a pretty good one because it's only been done currently. And it's when my man cooks for me.
Ooh.
Like, he loves to cook, so he's always in the kitchen. Even when I'm like, oh, you need any help? He's like, no, get out. You know, and even like, you've seen the plating of like
he goes crazy.
crazy. And it's like, damn, like this, you know.
He knows how to. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Huh.
He cooks steak.
Yeah.
My fishy cooks steak.
Yeah.
I wonder which one cooks better steak.
Well, I don't know because it preference. Like, do you guys like your steak well done or medium rare?
Medium rare.
You?
Medium rare for me.
For me and him, we like it well done.
Oh.
You guys are well done, people.
Fix your face, bitch. Yes.
That's disgusting.
No, I like it.
What the fuck?
I think when what turned me off is like when Ponzo likes his rare.
Okay, because that's
And then
different.
no, but
that
it's,
shit's like still alive.
yeah, but so like the image is still in my head, so that's why I don't like it. Even the taste. Like I've
Really?
tasted like medium rare before, and it's good, but it's just not how I like it.
You like well done, not even like well.
I just like well done.
Is there what is it? Have you heard of that thing where it's like this is raw, this is rare, this is medium rare, medium well.
Is that the ASL for
done.
it?
Huh? No, like if you feel like this part.
Oh, I thought you were doing hand signs. Like the fucking the
Stupid. No, yeah. Me and my fishy, we like it medium.
Medium rare. Yeah. I mean that's normal. I mean that's like typical steak.
It's very
yeah.
mhm.
But no, for sure. We like our steak the same, so it's good. It's really good. But yeah, to go back to topic, yeah, that's I guess it's his own love language and yeah.
He likes to cook for you.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then to me it's just so thoughtful. It's
Yeah.
cute. It's really cute. And like when I like I'm doing my thing on the couch and like I see him in the kitchen
Yeah.
and like he's like doing his thing. It's so cute.
Mm.
Yeah. Or his way of showing affection is, you know how I am with my eating habits?
Mhm.
He would be like, have you ate yet? And then I'd be like, no.
And they'll
He's
start
like,
cooking.
stupid bitch. Yeah. He's like, go eat. Or like,
Mm.
no, when we're away.
Oh, when you guys are on the
like he would
separate
check up
sides
and
of
ask
the-
me if
okay.
I've eaten.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have my second pick ready.
What?
you're oh wait, you're so
Because he
Oh.
said top 3.
okay.
Oh, I
Oh.
thought this was the top 3. Like 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, that's how I was planning it. Okay.
Oh.
Because I think I asked a question wrong.
My
I think
fault.
I think I said the wrong thing. I meant to say
Like, what's your top?
what is your top 3 non-physical forms of affection? I think that's what I meant to say. I think I said intimacy. But if you want to give like
Another
your
one?
top 3,
Quality time.
No, so, well, these are more specific.
go for it. It's this segment is dedicated to Christian's Fishy.
Let's go.
I think the second thing that I like that what she
Let's
does.
let's relist. Let's just list out your 3.
Okay, so the first one is like just our simple text throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like first starting our day off with like a good morning, and then like throughout the day just keeping each other posted with what we're doing, just so I'm aware of what she's doing. And then randomly like checking up on each other, or like just be like
So random text throughout the day.
random text throughout the day.
Mm.
Like say if she's going out with her cousins or like with her friends, I'll always be like, be safe, have
Mhm.
fun.
Mhm.
And she'll do the same with me.
Mhm.
Yeah, so like occasional like check-ins with each other.
Check-ins,
Mm.
yeah. Or even like a straight up checkup, like, hey, just checking in and see how you're doing. That's my number 1, just because like it's something that happens daily. Number 2 is more of a gesture thing that she does, or like a service. Is when, so like this is one thing that like works really well for us. She actually likes to edit videos, and like
I don't.
yeah, I don't like, But for me, I like capturing the moment. Like I know how to find the right angles. Like if it's like a good moment, I'll be able to like set up my phone without it being known I'm setting up my phone. Like I'll be subtle about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
You are really good at that. Like now that I think about it, you've done that with Soyo and I too,
Yeah.
where you'll capture something and it'll be like pretty like seamless. Like, I won't even notice.
yeah, it's like it makes the moment still feel organic without me being like, wait guys, pause the moment. I'm gonna capture it. Like
I never really thought about that until you pointed that out.
yeah, like that's what I like to do. So like now we've discussed this like because one of the things we like to do is we like to create videos of our moments together.
Mm-hmm.
Like you guys have both seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my
They're
second.
pretty good.
Yeah.
They're
They're
pretty
really
fire.
cute. And the reason why I like it the most is because like me and her are both very busy people. So she isn't always available to like text me or reassure me. And if I'm like missing her and like I obviously can't talk to her or like text her, like I'll just watch a video. Like we have like 3-minute long videos. We have like 60-second videos, like 30-second videos. It's just real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's another thing that I like that she does. And then we cooperate now. Like I'll capture the moment and be like, hey, I have some clips if you want to like make a video
Cute.
out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And she really likes going through the clips. Yeah.
That's so wholesome.
Yeah. So that's my second thing. And my very last thing.
Thought that was the last one.
No, that was my second one, bitch.
Okay.
Come on now.
He loves you.
Use that word.
Oh,
You said it on the thing.
oh,
Well,
you,
now
you can't bleep it because it's like, oh, he bleep you.
I mean, that's still good.
No, it's true. It's true. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, he's all geeked up.
Ah.
I didn't even hit you.
Oh.
Oh. Ah. No, yeah.
And
that's my fish for real.
And your third pick?
My third pick, we don't do it as much. I don't know if it's still like physical, but this is how we did start talking was through dance. Because like we knew each other through dance.
Oh, I guess because that would count as more of like a activity that you do together.
Yeah.
So I think that counts.
It's like an activity. Yeah. So
because you're not like doing it to each other, you're doing it with each other.
Yeah. We've only like danced with each other and like labbed together twice. The first time was like that's how I asked to hang out with her. And then the second time was just because like we were trying to lighten up the mood and like I was playing music and then like I was like, fuck it, like I'm gonna lab. And then she's like, okay, and then she started labbing. And like it's just fun to watch like each other's creative process. Honorable mention. This is like my last one, but like not the top 3, but honorable mention. Like it could have made the list. You know what I mean? Come on now.
He a lover boy.
I am. Is we do have our own little Spotify playlist together that we like each add our own music to.
Collaboration, yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes the song doesn't even relate to us, but sometimes the song and the lyrics really do relate. And like recently I put one that I felt really related to us. And it's just fun because like we don't tell each other when we put the songs. It's just fun to like see if it updated. And if they put new songs, you're like, ooh, I wonder why they put this song in there. And then I'll listen to it and I'll be like, oh, I could see it. Yeah. But yeah, that's an honorable mention.
You know what thing like hits different is when they're like, oh, this reminded me of you.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Or like, what's another one? Or it's like, I really like this about you. They're like specific about something. I like specifics. Man, when you guys started talking about this stuff, I'm like, I've never had a girl cook for me before. It's always like we're cooking together because we have to eat dinner.
Yeah.
I've never had someone cook for me ever.
Well, see, I want to cook for him, but he doesn't want me in the kitchen.
That's crazy. Because Kuya Fishy.
Oh, shit.
That's when we'll start calling him Kuya Fishy. He's a good cook.
See,
Yeah,
you hear that?
he's a good cook.
Yes, sir. One day.
One day,
Let him cook.
let him cook.
Don't put me in the spot because now I'm getting nervous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what was your question again? Top 3 what?
Top 3. I mean, it's the same question, but like, what is your top 3 non-physical forms of affection that you like receiving from your partner?
That oh damn, there's so many good ones because it's stuff like that. Like we're so alike that we share similar things that our partner does for us. But definitely, top tier number 1 is his home cooked meals. Like every time I would go visit, every single month, like
When you're on that side of the aquarium.
yeah, when I'm in that side of the aquarium, like I always look forward to his cooking, you know?
Mm.
And there's so many things. Yeah, I feel like there's just so much that I'm gonna just go on a tangent if I keep talking.
Go for it.
Like this really makes you think about and like really pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cause like we reciprocate the same kind of energy for sure, right? And then I think, how do I say this without getting into detail?
Go into detail.
Like the collaboration thing on like Spotify, like we have that too.
Mm.
But I think one of the most recent ones that we have is we have a shared album.
Mm.
So like we would put like just like those candid moments, like he would have some and I would have some, but instead of just asking for the airdrop, it's all in this
In the
shared
thing.
iCloud thing. Yeah.
We have a shared album. It's really sweet.
It's just like a lot of cute stuff, like a lot of very coupley things.
Yeah.
Was this gonna show
Fuck
up on
man.
the? I'm trying to.
Is it gonna be inverted or is it gonna be just
No,
like
it,
that?
it shows up normal.
Oh really?
Fuck yeah! Now I have a sign that I can use.
Hell yeah.
My fault. But so you like the playlist, like the home cooked meals, all that, all
Yes,
that good
sir.
stuff.
Yeah.
Is there any like honorable mentions that like Christian didn't mention?
Honorable mentions. I can't think on the top of my head.
Like he gives like good head scratchers or something. Oh wait, no, that's physical. I'm stupid.
Well, what about like, because obviously you aren't, a lot of the stuff like you mentioned will be things that you're able to do. Well, I guess, well, yeah, because those are memories you create when you're on that side of the aquarium.
Yeah.
What about things that when you're on your side of the
When I'm
aquarium?
on my side.
Yeah, is there anything like you guys do because you guys are in a big ass aquarium?
What we do is like we leave each other. Well, we leave each other audio messages. Yeah. And then like for me, it's something that I like to do to start his day because it's with the time difference and all, like I'm usually the one that's up first.
Yeah.
So I like to start his day right. But then sometimes there's like out of the blue moments where like he's random and he leaves me audio messages or like he sends me random text messages or memes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like that stuff.
So it's
Yeah.
like the spontaneous stuff.
Yeah, the spontaneous gestures is what I like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's because like you didn't ask for it. That means like they just willingly did
Do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cute.
I like that kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
Like throughout my day, like if I'm thinking about my fishy, like I'll send her a long ass, not a long ass text, but like maybe a medium sized paragraph just being like, yo, I appreciate you so much for everything you do. Or just like, it's just like random reassurance and it's spontaneous.
Yeah.
And it kind of like catches them off guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like doing, it's more so on my end where I like doing that cute shit.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so single.
But that's the thing though. It's like, at least, this is
But
another
I
thing
want to
is
be
like,
single.
There you go.
this could transition to the actual topic. When you're surrounded by like, this is how you know you're surrounded by good company, because when you're surrounded by your closest friends and you hear their standards for a relationship, it kind of puts your standards up too.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, when you look for your person and your fishy, you already know what you kind of want from it.
That is true because I have changed my taste based off of like your experience
Mm-hmm.
and like the people around me's experience. Because I'm like, oh, I see like what's working for them and what something like things that I really admire about their relationship. Like
Yeah.
I hope to have that
Yeah.
for my relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I guess when it comes to like your best friends, like I guess like there's a good thing when it comes to that. Like right now we're coupled up, so you'll get to experience the good things, and then you might also experience like some shit that we make as mistakes, and then you're like, oh, okay, like
Mm-hmm.
to learn like not to do that in
Yeah.
your relationship.
Now, I'm going to use this as a segue because what's important in your life is surrounding yourself with good company.
Mm.
And because we're surrounded by good company and like you see what your best friend has, it kind of affects how you want your life as well.
Mm.
Like, say, if you're single and you see how your best friend or your brother is doing,
Mm.
it kind of like be like, I like what kind of standards he's holding for himself in his relationship.
Mm.
I want to hold the same.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this leads into my question. How do you choose those best friends? How do you create or like choose the closest people in your life as your best friend? Like, how do you create those relations?
You want to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So when I think of like you and Soya and like everyone like that I allow into my life, I only
And John.
and John.
Yeah, come on, our co-pilot.
Yeah, our co-pilot. When I'm looking for people to invite like into my close space, I do have like requirements. Like one of them is like I have to respect you. If I don't respect you, then I can't really listen to you, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Like if I don't think that what you say like is valuable or like that what you say is like worth listening to, like I won't listen to you.
Mm.
So one, I have to respect you. And two, for me, it's like to a degree I have to admire you in a way. That goes hand in hand with like respect. And then we also have to have like similar values. Like what the things, like if we're to look at a situation from the outside, I want to know it doesn't have to be like the exact same as me, but for the things that are important, like moral stuff and like things that are serious. Like if someone was like, oh, if someone was like homophobic, I'm like, that doesn't align with my values. Like, why would I want you around me?
Mm.
Like shit like that. Like we have to be on the same page with like important shit.
Mm.
So one is like respect, and two, like I think the admiration thing comes from the part of me that wants to know that you're competent in something that I'm not quite competent in. So you have like something to offer in a situation. For example, like you have a different experience of life and you have like a lot of wisdom from that. Like both of you do. And so you guys both have something to offer me when we're assessing a situation together.
Mm.
Because if you and I are like carbon copies of each other, like we don't have anything to offer each other.
Mm.
So
Okay.
if you do something, if you have a perspective that I value, like I really look for that. And it's also like I see like the people around me in my close circle as like an extension of me. Like I don't really see them as like separate. Like if you guys are happy, like I'm happy.
Mm.
Like if Christians like Christian, you're in a very like happy place in terms of like, your relationship, and then I'm happy for you, as opposed to like I've recognized like some people aren't really happy when their friends are happy for whatever reason, because they see it as like a loss for them, because they're like, oh, now my friend won't spend time with me because he has something else in his life.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really see it that way. I always see it as like we are like an extension of each other. So if one of us is winning, we're all winning.
Mm.
And I want to be able to if you were to represent me in some way, in somewhere else, I want to be able to be like to take pride in you. Like if any of you like were to go somewhere on behalf to represent me, I'd be happy like that you're representing me because I respect you and I admire you guys and stuff like that. So I look for that quality as well. Same with like Soyo. If Soyo were to represent me in some like event or something, I'd be proud that he's representing me because I respect you and admire you guys. So that's the things that I look for.
Well, I never thought about that like that.
That's definitely a good.
Especially with like, yeah, that is kind of crazy. Like, I think of like Paulo, Soyo, you guys is like my best friends, and obviously like as my brothers, right? And obviously, I have close friends that I am friends with because we have commonalities and we share interests. And like all four of us, we share interests and commonalities, but the things that make us best friends and like closest people in my life is our different lifestyles that I'm able to grab different advice and perspectives from you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you said what did you say? Like it goes back towards the fucking lifestyle. Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely I have like high standards for the people around me. I'm very like close circle. Like a small circle kind of guy. That and I just don't have like the bandwidth for like big like friend groups, I guess. So it's beneficial for me to be picky.
Yeah.
Good point.
I mean, we even said this in like a previous flight. It low key is harder to create a best friend than it is to like have a relationship with a significant other. Because like finding your best friend that is your ride or die and that is like always there for you, like that's very hard to find.
Yes.
Like obviously you could find that within your relationship, and I think that works very well if you're able to find that in within your significant other. But say you're just talking to like someone you just met as a friend, it takes more steps for that person to become your best friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's
Like-
why.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So that's why, like, for me, like, there's different levels, different tiers as far as like how I view friendship. Like you got your
tier list.
Yeah, like you got your friends, you know, like people that you've associate with, and then it's like your besties, people that like you gravitate towards because you guys have so many commonalities, right? And then like besties are like you're also homies, I would say. And then for me, it's like my best friend is like the one has seen it, you know,
Seen you
has
go
supported
through
me.
it. Yeah.
And then like there's only two people I've ever considered as like my actual brother. One of them is you, and then another one is back home in Chicago. Like
that got me butterflies, bitch. What the fuck? Oh,
you know, it's for me, it's like I don't choose the two top tiers, like my brothers and yeah, I'm gonna wait. You know.
You got cough drops?
You got water, bitch? It's right next to you. Oh, you want mine? No, never mind. Yours.
Yeah, I can get you another one.
You aspirated, bitch.
Oh,
You good?
almost fucking died.
Wrong tube.
Yeah. Keep going.
Yeah. So like, as far as like my friends, there's like top two tiers that I don't choose. I kind of just let my life experience happen and see who's really there throughout it all, you know? Yeah, so like my best friends, like I have best friends, a handful of best friends like in different states, and then my brother's is you here, and then the other one is back home in Chicago. So like, yeah, I don't necessarily choose those categories. I kind of just let life happen and see who's really there for me, you know? And same like with you, Paulo, like in order for my friendship to form, like we need to be in the same wavelength. Like I won't force anything to happen. I kind of just let it, you know. And if we're meant to be friends, then we'll stay friends. But if our views don't align, then I won't go chase. I won't chase after that friendship. Does that make sense?
No, yeah, that makes
Yeah.
a lot of sense. And I think like when it comes to friendships and best friends, the reason why it's harder to find closer friends is because when you're in a relationship or you're talking to someone to become your significant other,
Mm.
you're already trying to fight for that because you have an interest in them.
Mm.
When it comes to friendships, like you don't really fight for your friends unless you want to be part of their life and you're always there for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference. And it's easier for someone to be like, well, I don't really see you like that, or I'm close with you like that. So
Mhm.
it's easier for them to like not have as much interest in your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I guess right now, I don't know if you guys ever known this, but as you're growing up, I would say like, how do you guys call it here? Junior high and high school.
school, Middle
Like
school, high school.
your friends are based off the quantity, right? But as like you're getting older, what matters is the quality of friendships that you have with somebody.
Right.
So like for me, I can say I have a handful of friendships that I like to keep close in my own circle.
Mhm.
Like I don't care about the quantity of like how many people I know or how many friends I have. I don't give a fuck because
Yeah.
it's how I interact with you, and like I know that we're good friends is if I can be vulnerable with you.
Right.
Like if I can be myself when I'm down and like you not judge me,
Mhm.
you know.
And you're just a shoulder to lean on.
Right.
Mhm.
And you know, like there are moments where like we can jab at each other's, you know, when you're poking fun at when you're kind of sad, you know, trying to cheer you up. But
Yeah.
there are some friends that would just jab intentionally to like bring you more down,
Yeah.
you know?
It's like they gotta read the social cue and
Right.
also understand where their level. If I'm down and like I go to like you, Soyo, or you,
Mhm.
and like you guys, jab at me, I know you guys know the balance between jabbing and also like being an open ear or listening.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like I think we're so close and like we know you personally that we can read and we sense when like you're you know like it needs to be serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas like other people won't read that shit, and sometimes like they'll even make it about themselves.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Y'all know who you are.
Yeah.
like if you're like that type of person, bro, like damn, like
Figure it the fuck out, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the worst time to like kind of make shit about yourself.
Yeah, they're like, you got like fucking like COVID or something, and they're like, wow, that sucks. If I had COVID, this is what I would do.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I feel like you'll know who your true friends are, to be
Yeah.
honest.
And I'll say this too. I feel like you'll also meet some of the realest people when you're an adult
Mm-hmm.
compared to like when you're in middle school and high school.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's always that like, yeah, it's true. Like when you were in high school, your friend group may start as a big ass group of 8 or 10. But by the time you're a senior, you may only have like one or two friends within that friend group. And those friends may not even be your lifelong friends.
Right.
Because I'm going to be honest, like, yeah, I still have friends from my high school, but like they aren't anywhere near like they're not those people who I would willingly go to if I have shit
Yeah.
I'm going through.
Right.
Like I don't really go out of my way to stay connected. Instead, I've chosen my closer friends through my adulthood or people that have been there
That
throughout
remained.
my life.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I agree. And I feel like friends that I guess people overall, from the moment that you are taking this journey, you will come across people that are just a learning lesson, that are just a certain chapter of your life, and
Mm.
once they have fulfilled that lesson that you've learned, they kind of
They kind of disappear.
they fade away, and
Yeah.
those friends are not saying like it's bad or anything. It's just those aren't your, I wouldn't say real friend, but like
I think I know what you're trying to say.
they're not your forever friend, if that makes sense.
So yeah, some friends are meant to come into your life as a lesson
Yeah.
to teach you something,
Yeah.
and then there's some friends that are meant to be companions throughout your whole life.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's definitely like a natural filter too of like as you mature, people will fall out of your life, or people you'll kind of outgrow each other in a way where you'll just grow into different people, and you guys won't have a place in your guys' lives anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay. It's okay to let go of friends, especially like if you're younger and you're going through a lot of changes. I think that
Sorry.
You don't like when your legs are being shown like that.
Right.
I know that's how I'm doing it.
violated.
Hello.
is vulnerable. Yeah, y'all are some big toe wigglers too. Like the whole podcast, I'm like looking there, but y'all are talking with your toes
You
too.
should put like points or like scores of like how many times we
How many
wiggled in
times
our-
like fucking wiggled our
It'd
toes?
be up there because y'all both do it. Like John will be doing it, and then you'll like while you're talking, you'll start doing it.
Oh, like in the fucking bottom of the fucking screen too.
I didn't realize. Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, y'all are some big
Yeah.
toe wigglers.
Now, are you finished with your
Yeah,
thought?
I finished my thought.
Now you said I want to go back to the tier list,
Mhm.
just the last two, because this is the original question. Where are we at with time?
You want to guess?
Hour 23.
We're at hour 08.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's not bad.
We're doing good in time.
This is my last thinking we can end this off. What is the difference between having a brother and having a best friend? Is there a difference?
Oh,
There, to me, there's a big difference. Like, okay, so I just had to come up or I had to solidify my answer. So my brothers, they are like my ride or die. I would take a bullet for them. Would I do that for a best friend? Where's it gonna shoot me at?
This motherfucker. He said I'd fall off a Segway for him, but
No, yeah, like for sure, my brothers are my ride or die. I feel like my best friends still fall under the category of like, you're either gonna continue adding more value to my life, vice versa, complement each other's lives, or are you gonna be a best friend that we're only meant to stay up until a certain point until I learn something, right? Until they fulfill a lesson that I had to learn. Because I don't really categorize as best friends like my ride or die, my homie that will stick it till the very end.
yeah,
But they're definitely close up there because I would still do a lot for them. Like, if something goes down, like I will be there for them, you know?
Yeah.
Like I will drop everything and be there. Yeah. But I don't know if I would take a bullet for them. That's a little scary.
yeah.
what about like a non-lethal bullet?
But it gonna hurt.
It gonna hurt.
It gonna hurt and put you in the hospital, but it's non-lethal.
Ooh. See, no, that's...
Like, see, you'll be out of commission for like 2 weeks.
Well, see, like if I had to hesitate just now, then no. Like without a hesitation, I just said like my brothers, I would take a bullet for them. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could always use it as like leverage. Be like, oh, motherfucker, I took a bullet. For you.
And then they go like, okay.
Nah, but yeah, real talk, yeah. That's how
I see a difference too as well. I have a lot of like people I do not a lot. I have maybe like a handful of people I consider my best friends, but I really only have like 3 brothers in my life. You, and then obviously the other pilot who
soyo.
Just
So-
insert a picture of him.
This is him.
There he is, right there. There he is, like right there.
Yeah.
He's
But-
literally right here.
Literally right there. But the difference is I'm able to go to my best friends if I'm like you know, being down and stuff, and like let's say like I'm like upset about something, like I'm able to go to them for advice.
Mhm.
However, I know I could go to my brothers and they're willing to like not only hear the advice, but it's kind of like you guys are carrying what I'm going through with you, with me.
Mm.
Like,
Like we share your burden.
yeah, you share my burden,
We in
stuff
this
like
bitch
that.
together.
Yeah.
Like with best friends, they're kind of they're there for me to listen and give me advice,
Mhm.
but you guys are like there for me to like carry that burden with me,
Mhm.
because it's more meaningful to me when I'm getting it from you guys, if that makes any sense.
Would you go to jail for me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
How long?
Bitch, I would jump in front of a car for you. What the
Oh
fuck?
shit. Okay.
Like
let's,
say you're walking on the sidewalk, I'd be like, move, bitch. And my ass would probably hit the chair and you would laugh as like I'm flying, flopping, like no.
Okay. See that? I'd be like, no.
You'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I went into my tier list, it's a pretty extensive tier list.
All right. Let's hear it.
What
Extensive.
do you mean?
You said extensive?
Well, what do you define extensive as?
Long?
Yeah, it's not long. It's pretty long, but like not super long. And then we'll get to what your thoughts are.
Oh, I'll just say mine real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, it's like I don't have a distinction between the two because all of my best friends are my
The
brothers.
same.
Wow.
Ah. Well, I mean, I think it's because like you've also mentioned that like you
You keep
put
your-
your friendship like in such a high standard that
Yeah, yeah.
naturally everyone else gets filtered out, you know?
Yeah,
That's exactly it. It's like I'm so selective to the point where like unless you're like a companion to me, because there's honestly no reason for me to have just like many like regular just friends because all my best friends fulfill all of my friendship needs.
Ah, okay.
So-
yeah,
Any more than that is kind of just like an extra.
yeah.
yeah.
So for me, brotherhood, best friend, it's like same
They
thing to me.
they coincide. Okay.
All right. So, with
Here we go.
this is how it starts. At the bottom, we have like acquaintances, like pretty much just like random people that I acquaint myself with, but I'm not like close at all with.
Mm.
Anyone you want to shout out?
Jukebox. I'm just kidding.
Nah, those
Just kidding.
those guys would be under like just above friends.
Okay. Oh, I mean, because
Shout out Aiden.
Jukebox fam.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they're my fam.
Yeah.
And I know I can go to them if I'm like struggling
Troubled.
with stuff.
Mm.
Like some of the people in my jukebox fam, I consider my best
Oh
friends.
yeah, for
already.
sure.
Shout out Aiden and Kristen. They were your like partners in your dance battle that I watched.
Adrian and Carlos.
Adrian.
Shout out.
And then Adrian, Carlos, and then Tristan. And also Tristan. Those are like 4 people I battled with. But anyways, acquaintances. Then I have friends. So you could go from an acquaintance to a friend.
Okay.
Then from friends, you could be like, there's like a subcategory, I don't really know what to call it, between like friend and best friend.
Homies.
Homies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say homies. Like a lot of my jukebox fan members would go under homies
Okay.
if I don't like really talk to them like that, but I'm still close with them.
Mhm.
And then the ones that are at jukebox, they'll be under best friends. Or like some of my coworkers that I am still close with, those are my best friends.
Mm, okay.
And then after best friends, it's like the very select. Like I do have a lot of best friends that I know I can go to if I need advice,
Mm-hmm.
but above best friends is my brothers,
Mm-hmm.
which would be you, and then Soyo. And then the only one above brother, and it's like only because,
His girlfriend.
yeah, it would be my significant other, only because that's a side of me that I can't share with my brothers, but I am.
Actually, you're wrong. I share your girlfriend. That's my bestie. Hey.
But I mean, yeah, you're right.
Just
But yeah,
kidding.
what you're saying, like there's a level of intimacy you
Yeah,
share with your
for
partner
sure,
that
for
you
sure.
don't
Yeah.
share with your brothers.
That I can't share with my brothers. However, I am able to like, that doesn't put it that much above brothers. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the only difference between best friends and then like brother and then my girlfriend is the baggage and like his like stuff like that. My brothers and then my girlfriend, you guys are in it with me. Like whatever I'm going through, you guys are willing to go through it with me
Mm-hmm.
when you choose to. You know what I mean? Like if I'm going through something, like the people above best friends are there for me, and like I know deep down, like when I'm sharing my trauma and my history or whatever the fuck's going on, you guys are carrying that shit with me to help me like bring me back up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's the difference. And like, yes, I consider my girlfriend as like my best friend as well,
Mm.
but that best friend, it goes like
it's a different type of best
it's
friend.
a different type of
Yeah.
best friend. And I'm not gonna call my girlfriend my brother. That's weird as fuck.
That is fucking
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
I could say the same. Like as far as like tears, yeah, it would be like that too. My partner would definitely go above my brothers.
Mhm.
And I feel like I have to really think about this. Actually, not all my relationship has gone above my
Mhm.
tier.
I was gonna say something about that too. Like for me, it's probably different.
Yeah. I would say just this current one, like genuinely is above. But as far as like my past two serious relationships,
It
it was under it.
mhm.
Yeah.
It was either under it or on the same level.
At the same level, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, with my past relationship, it never surpassed the brother level. Like
Mhm.
it was on the same level.
Yeah, yeah.
Or maybe like at some moments it would be below, because like the only way this person, for like my girlfriend to surpass it, is if I want to go to them first before going to my brothers for advice. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And say with my last relationship, I would want to go to you guys first or like them, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why it was on that same level. But in my current relationship, I'm able to go to her first,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
know that she's willing to be there for me.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, for me, mine's a little bit different, I guess, because I have like just very few like tiers. Because I have my friends, my acquaintances, and then I have my brothers, and then for my significant other, for me, I don't know if I'm unique in this way, but brotherhood I've never had like a relationship go above brotherhood. It's a brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
Because the way I see it, if you were to force me to choose like my friendship with you over like my significant other, unless she's the mother of my kids, I will always pick like my brothers over that, just because you guys have given me enough information to know that you'll stick with me through like everything, because we've been friends for like how long? Like almost 20 years.
Almost 20 years.
But like I've never had a relationship be 20 years long. And so
and like it goes back to like we've seen each other through it,
through everything,
through those 20 years.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, we really have seen
everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
That's actually a good perspective if you really think about it.
Now, no, you finish your thought, and then I have what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's just like my logic behind it. I do think it would be different if like I had like a wife and like we had kids. Obviously, like I feel like the prioritization
changes. Yeah.
it would change.
Mm.
But where I'm at life, I've never had a girlfriend. Like, I think the difference is that you guys are in very serious, like, oh, this could be like, this could be it kind of deal.
Mhm.
I've never had that, like, that kind of connection that was that close, or it felt like they were willing to go that far with me.
Yeah.
So that could just be like I haven't found the person yet. But as of now, I would definitely, like, if I were to choose you or like my girlfriend, like who I'm with, and it was like serious, but not like, I don't see the commitment, like I don't see like the ride or die mentality. I'm 100% picking my brothers over that.
That's
No,
what's
that's
up.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah. My thought was pretty much the same thing. Um now the only way for like me to really choose, and I don't like ultimatums, like choosing, but obviously like if it did come down to it, the only way for me to like really choose my significant other is if they were on the same level of understanding as my brothers are. And it takes a special person, a special type of someone, someone who really is willing to put themselves in my shoes to understand what the fuck I've been through. And the only way they could do that is if like they're that person, you know what I mean? And they're willing to be that person. But the difference is you guys were always there for me through those experiences. So you already like seen what it's like being in my shoes because you were like a witness to it. Yeah. So the only way for me to really choose a significant other is if they were like, I know for a fact that they're willing to put themselves in my shoes and really understand.
Yeah. I will say this. I feel like if you do meet that person that's like of that quality, and obviously your friends and your brothers will get to know this person, if they are of that quality, I feel like your brothers will 100% be like, will understand why she's gonna be like
That there, yeah.
and I
Yeah.
think that they would want that to be that way,
Yeah.
honestly.
And that's what's important for me because I'm very picky. I need my brother's approval for that person. If my brothers are like, oh yeah, she's cool, but no, if my brothers already connect with like this person and they're like, nah, man, like that's
You got a good one.
you got a good one.
Yeah.
That's like that speaks volume to me,
Yeah.
especially like because like that just it's kind of like you guys say like we're all in.
It's
Say
like
we're
we're a
all in the
council.
trenches together. Say we're all in the trenches together, right? And like you guys are like supporting me and like I'm that person is that person. It's like you guys are sending me off properly.
Gotcha.
Like you
Go
like
get him, Tiger.
yeah, go get him. Yeah, pretty much. Like you're like, nah, this is the one you fight for real.
Yeah.
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 Like you guys help me choose my fights if it's worth fighting for or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like getting my brother's approval means that this significant other does go above that level.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then for me, why I say like this, just to recap, like this is the only person that has surpassed it is because within a short amount of time, I found myself opening up more, opening up naturally without feeling anything to be forced. And there's one conversation where I was very vulnerable with him. And how do I describe this feeling? His words were very warm. Does that make sense? It's
It
a type
does.
of comfort that I've only felt with my brothers.
Yes,
So
that's
so it was like
that's a
Very well
fucking
put.
bar.
it was like a safety net like that I felt.
It felt like an embrace.
Yeah, it was definitely that with like his words. So, and yeah,
It's kind of
it
like
kind of that kind of just summed it up for me.
you know, like talking about that safety net. When I'm down, I go to my brothers if it's like very serious, because I know immediately like even if you guys don't give me advice or you guys are just there to hear me out, I already feel better
Mm,
just knowing you guys like you guys are the ones I'm talking to about it.
yeah.
Now, if I get that same kind of emotion and feeling from my significant other, then that's like what you said. It's like, oh fuck, this person does mean something
Yeah.
special.
Yeah.
Now I will say this. My throat hella dry, bro.
Damn. Yeah, hit that.
My throat's so fucking dry. I need a
Sponsored by
cough drop.
Robitussin.
Ricola, can you sponsor us?
Anyone?
Halls, Vicks.
Oh.
Nick.
I was gonna say this about your significant other.
Mhm.
This is how I know they surpassed my level of like being your brother,
Mhm.
because we could have something planned, but I'm okay with changing those plans if it's for this significant other. Now, if it was any other person, I'd
You'd be pressed.
I'd be
Yeah.
pressed and slap the
Yeah.
fuck out of you.
Yeah.
But instead, I'm rather
Happy.
very supportive
Yeah.
and happy. And I'm not gonna lie, you'll also see within your Christmas gift. I'm so excited for you to see it.
And I guess this is just talking about this conversation. There was a realization now that I've on my way drive. I was already like exiting the ramp, and I was already almost home. And then I texted him something. I think I had a conversation with you about this. I told my my partner that I was like, um, I told him that, you know, there's a difference between like being with my family and I love them, you know, but it's a different type of feeling when I'm with you, and it's like another definition of being home, you know. And for me, like I'm very cautious, and I'm very aware of like what I say, and I don't just say anything
Just to say it.
just to hype you up or to make you feel good. Like
Yeah.
anytime that I say something that seems genuine to me and of like how I'm currently feeling, it's the truth, you know? So there's a lot of things in this relationship that I catch myself feeling and saying and that I have never done in my past, you know? And that takes a lot. And another thing to top it off before we end this is like how my partner's interaction with my family and like my brothers and friends overall is very important to me. So like when we first started talking and like he was making the efforts to talk to you and get to know you and PJ, like I like that, you know,
seeing how well they communicate with your family.
with my family, because then at the end of the day, like I know if this is how his interaction is like via FaceTime, like then I know I have nothing to worry about like
in person.
in person.
Take notes.
Take fucking notes.
Yeah.
And the main cam is back.
We are fucking back like we never left. I do think something that you pointed out, I think there is a level of intimacy that you can reach only with your partner, and then there's also like a level of intimacy that you can only reach with your brotherhood
Mhm.
that is like unique to each other.
Mhm.
Not necessarily one is
Intertwining.
like it's not that one is higher than the other. It's just like there's a connection that's unique to each
one. Yeah, I 100% agree.
Yes. I was gonna have a closing thought. I don't know if you caught what I was saying to him earlier about why his significant other has my approval as like his brother, but it is basically like, because for me it's like what you said earlier. When you're sending your brother off to go fight for that significant other, that's you approving of them because you know that they're right for them. And like for me, that's how I see his fishy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there is like there's like a phase in which someone like your boy is talking to someone, and there's a phase in which you're more on your boy's side because you don't really know the other person,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like you're that's when you're quick to be like, oh, she's like not worth your time, you should cut her off, and you're more quick to take sides with your boy. And then
Mm.
there comes to like another phase where, okay, it's getting serious and you're getting to know this other person, where you start to be like, okay, I'm on their side because I like the other person so much that it's not like oh, I want, you know, you should cut her off, you should do this. You're more of the mentality of like, oh, don't mess this up. Like she's worth the effort. Like I want you to really try for this.
I have something to read. But yeah, it's true though, because like I told Christian about like his past relationship and versus his current one, right? And nothing, not to compare, but just right off the bat of like how I interacted with both parties. Like this one is definitely takes the time to like get to know um the people that's close to him, you know. And you'll experience it on your own and you'll see. And
Fucking
but the
Ashley
other
gave me
one, like
butterflies.
it was just it was a different kind of interaction. She was just kind of just there, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, that's Christian's, but she's just there, you know, because I feel like she's so close.
Mm-hmm.
Hover.
I wouldn't say hover. Like, I to me, like personally, she just doesn't make the effort to like have a conversation with everyone that's there.
Mm-hmm.
She's just more having a conversation with you while the rest of the family or the rest of the friends are just hanging out. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like one of them is putting in the effort to be invested in the people in his life.
In the conversation, right? And then the other
Yeah.
one is just there.
Mm-hmm.
So then it goes back to like let's say if you guys are having bumps down the road, we're like I'm supporting both of you. Like I'm getting insight on both ends, you know, and I'm like trying to support you and telling you advice that you need to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Versus your your other ex, I was just like, oh, you guys are fighting again? Oh, okay. Like I didn't feel the need to really give you a hand, you know, because I feel like you kind of just
yeah.
did it on your own, you know.
No, that's true. Yeah.
It's to top off of like what you were just saying just now. So Christian said this to me, right?
I texted you this?
Yes, you did.
This motherfucker pulled up receipts.
I did.
We got Christian bars on deck.
Oh shit.
Me and Christian were on some like lover boy shit, and we were just feeding off of each other's energy. And then this is what Christian told me. So he's like, same with you though. I actually like Kuya fish and already. Oh, okay. Let me read it by
Yeah, I was
verbatim.
like, you gotta restart this shit.
Okay,
Bar
so he's
Michael.
like, you'll know the context. So he said, same with you though. I actually like blank, and I already call him my Kuya. So don't fuck it up. You know. So then
I remember this.
So then I said, I won't, I promise.
Yeah.
So like when you have like your brothers rooting you on and saying like they approve of this person, it just makes everything like
It makes it. It's like even though you're fighting for this person to make things work and like because it means something to you, knowing your brothers
have your support.
have your support means like they're also helping you get this person because like they think that this person is
It's
for
just
you.
for you. Yeah, it's fitting. Yeah.
No, because he only read my part, but let me read you his part.
John, bar for bar. Let's
Yeah.
go.
He fucking read because I said my shit after him. This motherfucker didn't say what I said. Damn. All right.
The receipts.
Fuck. Dang. This was like okay. Context of the conversation was pretty much just like
We
Uh,
approve.
approve.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what I said first. I said, hey, so you for real like my fish, your bestie
Yeah,
fish.
yeah.
And then it was really random. Like, because we were talking about something else, and I was just like, hey, so you for real like her? And then he says, what about her? Oh, yeah, I do. I get good energy from her. I actually like her, so don't fuck it up. And then I said, I promise I won't, because I really like her too. Like, there's hella potential. And then Kui General says, there is, and you're about to. Oh, this was before I asked her to be my girlfriend. Yeah. And then I said, I'm going to FaceTime you right after. This motherfucker didn't pick up.
Bitch, it was 1:00 in the morning. I was dead
Okay,
asleep.
but like I had to wait till midnight so I could get the date. Duh.
Shout out fishies.
Oh, I'm about to expose her.
Why?
No,
We
wait,
exposing.
no, wait, I texted her you this.
We're
but
not
She
exposing.
doesn't know. Oh, I'm about to expose myself.
We are exposing again.
What are you? Can you hold your thought and like really think it over before you actually say shit? Shout out fishies. Shout out to my fish.
Okay, no one's getting exposed.
Aw.
Or actually, I guess
And we're back.
I'll expose her just a little. But basically, what really enhanced my relationship with my fishy was when I introduced you to her that day. Like when they actually met in person. Yeah. Where the fuck did I okay. Yeah, and then that's when I said, same with you though. I actually like
Fish.
Kuya fish and already call him my Kuya. So don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
And then I put another text as if he would.
Yeah.
And then he said, I won't promise. What the fuck did we say after that?
No, look. Fish.
Shout out fishes. Oh, that's cute as fuck. We really, what was funny was, I'm not gonna lie, prior to this episode, I think all three of us were like, all right, we're gonna try and keep it on top. It was still on topic of brotherhood.
Yeah.
But like,
it just goes back to fish.
It does, because it's low-key natural. It pertains to the topic. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this flight. We hope you guys enjoyed the ride. Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube. It helps us out a lot. Turn on your notifications so you know when we post. Follow our Instagram and our TikTok. We are back on the fucking clips. Shout out to Paulo for doing a great job on that. So make sure you guys are tuning into the clips. Make sure to join our Discord for conversations about previous topics or flights.
Next time we should eat on the podcast.
Huh?
I said next time we should just eat and munch on the podcast.
Have a fucking mukbang
while we talking to
We could,
because then you'll know it's a good conversation when we all stop eating. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. Make sure to
shout out Taco Bell.
Shout out Taco Bell. Shout out our fishies. Shout out you guys for supporting.
You know what? You guys are in a pond of our fishies too. You know.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Pond.
You're not our select fish, but you guys are a part of our.
Are they in our aquarium?
No, we are in each other or in our own aquarium, but you guys are on the outside looking in the aquarium.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So they're at a.
Because when you go in an aquarium, we're the ones on the outside looking in.
Oh yeah.
They're on the outside looking in.
Because we're the fishies.
We're the fucking fish.
We're the SeaWorld.
Yes. Shout out and thank you to our co-pilot again for joining us this week.
Thank you for having me.
I'm your pilot Christian, and we have
pilot Paulo.
Oh, let's do that again. I'm your pilot Christian.
I'm your pilot Paulo.
And we have just landed. Make sure you guys book a flight with us next week.
Bye.
Bye.
What the fuck?